Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Bad Dot Studios. Today, we are doing a teaser trailer reaction to the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I got Candid joining me first back on the channel, bro. It's been a while. It's been a
Yeah,
hot
it's been a
minute.
minute.
How's
Yeah.
everything, bro?
Well, life catches up to you sometimes. I had some vacations and just hanging with the family and getting back to what I felt was normal slowdown.
Yeah,
And we're back. I feel slowed down. The holidays are coming up again, so everybody out there just keep being here. We're here. We're just,
yeah,
family is first with all of us, and spending that time during the holidays is going to be crucial. But we're gonna get some videos out for you guys, do as much we can over on this channel, my channel, and then the start of next year we have some really big news still. I know we didn't go all the way into the news, but stay tuned on that.
yeah.
Bad Thoughts podcast is coming back, and it's gonna be a big thing. A lot of new changes.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot to the podcast, guys. So if you guys aren't subscribed to that channel, go to Bad Thoughts Podcast on YouTube or Spotify. We are on there. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you guys do with notifications on so you guys are notified once a video is uploaded. But like I said, we're doing the teaser trailer reaction to How to Train Your Dragon. The live action all right, let's start with the animated ones, bro, because a lot of people absolutely love those movies, me included. What was your thoughts on those movies? Because I know we haven't done a reaction or a kind of video when it comes to these movies, but what did you think about those movies?
I love How to Train. Like, honestly, out of the animated, that's probably up there on my top list of animated movies. The first one was so good. The characters were amazing. You fell in love with them right when right when you heard them. And then the
Absolutely.
voice acting, phenomenal. That cast is just so deep. And it just goes and goes and goes. Every character, even the small characters, was a big name actor or actress. And it was amazing. Another thing about that film is that it was visually stunning. The
Hmm.
colors popped, especially during a time when it came out. There was the technology that was used, and a lot of the technology in the TVs did not match yet, but they still had these crazy dark blacks on, like the color of, like, was it the dragon, and then
Yeah,
all the different
Toothless.
animation. Yeah, Toothless, and then all of the other colors, like the vibrant reds and greens. It was just a lot of vibrant colors, and it was done very well. Um, I think that was also another turning point for something different.
Hmm.
We weren't getting like Minions, we weren't getting Shrek, we weren't getting the same thing, Trolls. This was something different. Um, but at the same time, it is DreamWorks, and they end up milking everything like they can, and they have milked it with these. But the quality of each one, it's been pretty consistent. They all been really good, and if they're not amazing, they're still very watchable, and they are something that you put on and watch.
Absolutely. And these characters are also fun to see
Yeah.
their story unfold too.
Let's
Like,
let's put it this way, that they're so it's this movie was so good and it did so well that they're making a whole land based off in the new Epic Universe in Universal Studios, Florida. So,
yep. I think I forgot it was you or OG or George was telling me about that. It's
shout out
pretty
to
awesome, dude.
OG55,
Yeah, shout out to OG
George.
crew. But yeah, these characters are very fun to watch. You want to see where this goes, and I'm not too sure what if they're pretty much just going with the first How to Train Your Dragon and just making it live action. I seen a couple pictures of Hiccup and Astrid and Toothless, and some of the pictures that I saw were the live action version of what happened in the first How to Train Your Dragon. So I'm
Mhm.
assuming they're just redoing the movie but live action, which I think is a great idea because
Oh,
it
yeah,
would be
easy.
awesome to see
Save me
that.
money too.
Exactly. So, and when did How to Train Your Dragon come out? Like 2010 or something like that, 2009.
2010, yeah, 2010.
Yeah. So you definitely love to see the remake of this for sure. But I do want to say this. There's a lot of we'll get into the trailer in just a second. There's a lot of drama on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube of people making really crazy takes on the cast that we're about to see. To me, the pictures that I've seen, the stills, I think they look spot on from what they look like in the animated show or the animated movie. There's a couple different kind of aspects to some of these characters, which I think could be a good idea for like Astrid, for instance. So let's watch the trailer and let me know what you think after, and then we'll get into all that. All right. Anything you
Yeah,
want to
sounds good.
mention before we start?
Yeah, actually, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Oh, How to
I
Train a
didn't know
Dragon?
this. Yeah, I thought you called me and told me, "Hey, we're gonna do the How to Train Your Dragon." I'm like, "All right, bro, I've seen it." Like, what are you talking about? That's all 80 of them. He's all, "No,
Yeah.
live action." I was like, "Oh, intrigued for sure." I
And
know nothing about it. Haven't seen Jack Diddley.
yeah, I will say this: they killed it with Toothless. Killed it,
Yeah,
dude. It looks
awesome.
great. Looks great. Well, let's get into it, and then we'll react to it after.
Yeah, sounds good.
When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you.
Gerard Butler.
Dad, I can't kill dragons.
Oh, damn.
But you will. I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking!
Bro. Okay.
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
That's like spot on from the animated.
Dude.
This is real? This is a fan?
Yeah. No. June 13th. Bro.
Well, what do we have here?
Let me know. What do you
Uh,
think? It's just
dude,
a
that was
teaser trailer.
awesome. Yeah, no, that was amazing. The dragon, it same exact scene from the first movie. Like
Mhm.
same exact scene. They almost like they used the same dragon from the animated one, but just gave it like just more
Life.
realistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what a trip. And I don't know what you're talking about with the characters. I think I know because I kind of looked up the cast a little bit ago, like after when we first started talking. And there's some things that you see in there that doesn't make sense because they could have went with other people instead. I don't know. Either way, Gerard Butler, fuck yeah. What a great like that was cool because he's in the first or the original one too.
Yeah, he's the voice
Um
actor.
Yeah, of the same person, which is great,
Yeah.
and he looks like who would play, and that's what kind of makes me feel like some of the characters could have been, but at the same time, what's his name? Jay Barshall or something like that, whatever his name. The guy that plays Hiccup originally, like the voice actor. He has a very
Oh,
distinct voice,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
He would be too old to play it, but at the same time, I can see him still playing the part in real life because he looks like how his voice acting is. Um, but I can see it being weird with Astrid being America, because
Well,
she's
so the thing about
older.
Astrid, okay, so I seen a video today, and don't get me wrong, like people who have, thoughts about her being, I believe she's like half, I think she's half African American and half white because she looks almost half and half, but a lot of people are mad because she wasn't a blonde hair, blue eye girl like in the movies, in the
Mhm.
animated movies. But the thing about this whole Viking thing, which I get it, their Vikings were real at one point, and they might even be real to this day. I don't know, but the fact that they're from a Viking that are from an imaginary place,
They're
like
from Minnesota. What are you talking about?
dude, it's her character is very open for interpretation, bro. Like it doesn't matter what these Vikings in this movie looks like.
By the way, Vikings are real. I don't know if you knew that. They are real.
No,
They're from
I
Scandinavia.
no, no, I understand that, but I'm saying the
Okay, just
Vikings
just
that
for
were
the people out there, they're Vikings are real. They're from
yes,
Scandinavia. They're not from
correct,
Minnesota. Okay. They
correct.
didn't wear purple and yellow and fucking we're
But I'm saying
going down the road.
what I'm saying is the place that they're from in this movie. The place is escaping where she's or where these particular Vikings are from doesn't exist. It's not a real place in the world that we live in now. It's a made up spot. So it's open for interpretation of what gets taken out from this place. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know her. I've never seen a movie that she's been in from, my knowledge, but it's people are making this such a huge deal when it doesn't need to be. Like, we
Yeah,
haven't even
it's
seen the
it's
movie
the
yet.
Island of Burke is what it's called. It is a fictional place. And remember, they're going to find um different that other faraway land.
Yes.
So it is all made up stuff. And I believe throughout the other movies, there was different races of Vikings, or their, whatever they would call them from the other
Mhm.
places. So it's not that big of a deal. Not that it's a big deal in general. I don't care. I just want, my only thing is, it's not a complaint, but if you're gonna remake the movie and you're gonna play it that close to the original, which that whole scene and everything was exactly like, you took that animated and you turned it to a real life. That was exactly from the movie. So if you're
Mhm.
gonna play that game where you're gonna be dead on, then I understand why people are upset. 100%. Because that would not make sense. Just like other movies that are coming out that I'm not gonna mention, that's no longer being made by Disney. You can't
Yeah.
change everything for people to be okay with it. Don't call it the same thing if you're gonna change something that's so drastic. She's not that big of a character that people should be mad about. So I'm not all the way on board with those people, but I get why you can be upset. So I'm in the middle on this. I just want it to be a good movie. I'm already excited to see Toothless, and honestly, I don't give a fuck about anybody else but Gerard Butler. Like, that was just awesome.
Exactly.
Like, Gerard
Exactly.
Butler as a fucking Viking. Like, who gives a
Mhm.
fuck about the rest of the movie? So I don't think it's that big of a deal. People out there, but I want you to know that I'm on both teams on this. I understand if they're going to keep it as close as they can, it should stay as close as they can to what it is. But at the same time, it is what it is.
And,
Gerard
and
Butler's
and also,
Cam.
there's like, we only seen a teaser trailer. We don't necessarily know what she's going to be looking like throughout the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Just not
couple.
blonde and blue eyes.
Yeah, but if she plays the character fucking just spot on,
Yeah, I hope she does.
yeah, and that part shouldn't be a problem. If she's plays Astrid as perfect as Astrid could be played, why we haven't seen the movie yet, so there shouldn't be any kind of um frustration when it comes to her character, because we haven't seen the damn movie yet. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the thing is, Tones, and it's always going to be like that. It always is, and it has been. And I think over the last few years we've been seeing it more. And I think that it's more of people doing it on purpose versus people doing it because they deserve to be in that position. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
yeah,
some narratives are pushed really hard for a reason or some kind of agenda, which I don't believe in. I think that's bullshit. But I think this one is, hopefully I'm thinking this right, is that this one is done because this person earned the spot. They
exactly.
done a great job, and we can't judge until we see it. If we get in there and she's dog shit and it's horrible, then fuck yeah, talk your shit and write to everybody that you can. I'm on board with talking shit about people not being good actors and actresses, because you don't get to
It
live your
happens.
life. Yeah, you don't get to live your life being scotch free. I get in trouble at my job because I fucking suck sometimes. We all suck at our job at one point in our life.
Yep.
But at the same time, I deserve the position I'm in. And I'm in the position I'm in because I know the hard work I put in. And I hope that in the future of all movies and every job that's out there, you deserve the spot and you get put into those positions because you deserve it, not because of the race of
100%.
your skin or anything else. But at the same time, I hope she does well, and I can't wait to see this. That was a great trailer, and I think people need to step back a little bit until we can fully see what's going to happen, and then go for it. By all means, I'll be the first one to fucking talk shit with you if it's
Yep.
horrible, but give
And
people a chance.
I do want to say this, and it has nothing to do with How to Train Your Dragon. The visuals of what we saw with all those dragons coming out of that cave and how real Toothless looks. You may not know the story of the Doom of Valeria from Game of Thrones universe, but people say that the making hundreds of dragons look real is very hard to do, which I'm
Oh
assuming
yeah.
it's as hard as we're going to see in this movie. But if they can make that look just like real dragons flying around like that, bro, Doom of Valyria would be easy to fucking make,
Easy.
dude. It's
Yeah.
so fucking good, bro.
And
The
what I liked
visuals and
about
all was
these
so good.
dragons is that they still kept a bright, like bright
Color.
aspect. Like
Yeah.
yeah, the color. Like in the animated series. So they still have that color. So it doesn't look like they still look mythological. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think that's great. Where Game of Thrones is using those more flat, or I don't know anything about colors, guys. Like I don't know how the tone. People are going, oh,
They're not bright. They're not
it's a
bright.
fucking earth tone, bro. Yeah, no, I don't fucking care. They're not bright. Yeah, exactly. They're
Yeah.
fucking mute. Um, but I think that's gonna be the biggest difference. But they had a lot on that screen just now, dude.
Yeah, for just
They did.
a teaser trailer,
Yeah.
100%.
And the money looked like it was there too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they had to have, I'm not sure if they have the budget on here
I
yet,
doubt
but
it's up yet.
yeah. But as we do on all trailers, even including teaser trailers, 1 out of 10 rating. What are we giving this?
So I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna rate this based off of teaser trailers because we do both. Off of a teaser trailer, I'm gonna give this a 9.
Mm.
Not a trailer 9 because the trailer could be dog shit. A teaser trailer 9 because this is a really good teaser trailer. I want to see more. I'm already excited for this. I didn't even know this was a thing, and I think they nailed it with just showing us that first scene and just the intensity of him just putting the hand out. Like, dude, I
And
felt
then
it.
him turning his head too.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
awesome. Whoever did that, genius. That could have been the real trailer. We could just be fine with that. I think that would have been
Yeah.
okay too. But
Absolutely.
yeah, what do you think?
I'm right there with you, bro. 9. And just because of the visuals of the dragons, bro. Obviously,
Looks so good.
the nostalgia of what we've seen in the animated ones, we got to see in this teaser trailer when he touches Toothless. You see the resemblance when it comes to Adam Butler, Gerard Butler's character, and he's playing the
Who the
same person.
fuck's Adam Butler?
I have no
Hey,
idea.
Adam Butler, if you're out there, bro,
Yeah, shout
hit us
out to
up.
Adam Butler. I'm sure he plays some kind of sport, bro.
Right, dude. He sounds like some dude on like the Vikings, you know.
Exactly. But yeah, so you see Gerard Butler playing the same character he voiced in the animated movies. He's an athlete, right? Did you look him up?
Yeah, he plays for the Raiders.
Oh, of course. Receiver?
Yeah. No, defensive tackle.
Of course he does. But yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
I'm giving this a 9 as well, dude. I believe, and like I said, and like you mentioned, this is a teaser trailer rating. Like, you don't really get much better than what we just saw for especially a live action movie.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. We've seen everything we needed to see. We've seen how the dragons are going to look, and that I think that was the most anticipated part. That was questionable, in my opinion, because it's very hard to
Not easy.
do a live action dragon, especially like you mentioned, with bright colors such as the ones in this movie. So, yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you.
Know what I liked, and I'm gonna just piggyback a little bit off that, is that they kept him looking like the animated one. They didn't
Correct.
change him and make him look more like the Game of Thrones dragons or typical dragons that we normally see. They kept him as a realistic animated dragon.
Correct.
Which is awesome. He didn't come from wherever the hell dragons came. He came from his own mythological place, this made up place, the place outside of Burke or whatever it is. So they can look like how they look. So I think it's great.
Mhm.
And once again, everybody out there, this whole thing that we just did is to to bring to you guys how we feel about stuff. And if you don't agree with us, let us know in the comments what you don't agree with us with, and we can have a cordial conversation back and forth. Everything that I said today, I really mean. I want you guys to go out there and live your life and have fun and be yourselves, and never be afraid to go for something bigger than what you think you can do, because you never know the opportunities you're going to get. And we got to give this person that's playing Astrid the same respect, because she went out there and did what she wanted to do, and she got that position. So
100%.
yeah,
Perfectly said, brother.
awesome.
Perfectly said. Well, appreciate you for coming on, bro. We're gonna end it there. Any last words before we wrap it up?
I
All
do,
good?
but not for this podcast.
All right. If you can tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, go find me at the Candidcamper on my YouTube channel, where I do some reviews also, and just crazy things. Also, go ahead and check me out here, Candidcamper on Bad Thoughts Podcast, Candidcamper on TikTok and on Instagram, where I post videos also and then talk shit.
Yeah, guys, go find him on his social medias. I will leave everything in the description below. If you guys want to find me on social media, Tones_TV on all platforms. I am currently now on Blue Sky. I wasn't going to do it, but OG and George talked me into it. So go find me on Blue Sky as well. Like I said, like we mentioned before, guys, keep an eye out for the podcast. We are introducing 2 new people to our podcast. We're going to have some good times, good conversations, and we'd love to see you in those comments. All right. But
Also, shout out to Adam Butler, defensive tackle, Oakland Raiders, not
Las
Las Vegas
Vegas.
Raiders.
Oh, gotcha. But I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Love y'all.